Welcome to MatheNatic. We are busy revising statistics for grade 12 mathematics. And in this video, we will learn how to calculate the estimated mean and also how to estimate the standard deviation. So for this example, we are given a frequency table, and here we have the intervals and the frequencies. So what this means is between 0 and 20, we have 4 values. We do not know what these values are, but we know that 4 values lie between 0 and 20. And between 20 and 40, we have 11 values. Between 40 and 60, 20. Between 60 and 80, we have 10. And between 80 and 100, we have 50. Now, in order to find the estimated mean, we need to find an estimated total, and we divide that by the total number of people that we have in our study. So that is the total number of people in our frequency table. But the most important part is to find the estimated total. So in order to do that, we need to find the midpoint of these intervals. And the reason why is, for example, in the first interval, we have 4 values, but we do not know what those specific values are. So we estimate that each of these values are roughly 10. So for the second interval, the midpoint of that interval, so the middle between 20 and 40 is 30. The middle between 40 and 60 is 50. The middle between 60 and 80 is 70. And the last midpoint is 90. An easy way to find that, you simply say 20 plus 40 divided by 2, and that is equals to 30. So now we have these midpoints. So now let me show you how to use these midpoints. So I said we need to find the estimated total and divide it by the total number of people or values that we have observed. So if you take the frequency table and you add these values up, the big total is 50. So we observed 50 values in this study. Now for the estimated total, we have 4 values that are around 10. So it is 4 times 10. For the second interval, we have 11 values, and we assign an estimated value of 30. So it's 11 times 30. For the next interval, it's 20 times 50. The fourth one, we have 10 times 70. And for the last one, we have 90 times 5. So what we are doing here is we are multiplying the frequencies with the midpoint values to help us create an estimated total. Once you have that, you can work out the estimated mean. So the estimated total is 2,520 divided by the 50 people within our study. And so the estimated mean would be 50.4. So now that we have the estimated mean, we can also find the estimated standard deviation using our calculator. So for this example, I'll go through the steps that we would need in order to find the standard deviation. So firstly, on your calculator, you would press Shift, 9 and 3. So Shift, 9, and you choose option 3, where we would clear all. So that will clear the calculator's memory. Next, you'll press Mode, and then choose option 3 that says Stat. And a new screen will pop up, and you choose the option that says 1 minus VAR. Okay, so now that your calculator is in that mode, it will go into X with a line. But you would notice that we had X values and intervals, and we had frequencies, and we had midpoints. Now to find the estimated standard deviation, we would need to use these midpoints as our X values. So on our calculator, we have the x of the line. So those midpoint values are the values that you would use for x. Our next problem is that we have this frequency table, but our calculator only shows us x's and does not give us an option for frequency. So what you do is, once you're in this state where it's the x of the line, you would press shift one more time, and you see next to the mode button, it is setup. So you press shift and then setup, and then you scroll down up until you see the option that says stat. Once at that option, it will ask you frequency on or off, and you choose option 1 to put frequency on. What will happen now on your calculator, you'll have the x with a line and then another table for frequency. And now we can enter the data. So the data that you enter for the x values would be these midpoint values, and the data that you enter for the frequency would be the frequency table. Once you've entered all of the x values and the frequency table, you can press AC, and don't be afraid, your calculator screen would be clear now. So what you have done is you have entered the x values and the frequency into the calculator's memory. So in order to find the standard deviation, you would press shift and then 1 or shift stat, and then a few options will pop up and you choose the option that says var for variance, and again a few options will pop up and you choose the option that says sigma x. So sigma on our calculators represent the standard deviation, and then you're supposed to have a standard deviation of 21.35. So this method of finding the standard deviation is slightly different than what we have explained in a previous video. For this method, we are considering the midpoints as our x values, and we need to use the frequency table. Thank you for watching. Remember to show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to MatheNatic.